You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And as we're talking about how you live as a Christ follower in a non-Christian culture in this post-Christian, postmodern setting that we now find ourselves in as Christians in North America, we're now rediscovering the primacy, the importance of parents being the disciplers of their children. For a long time, in fact, most of my life, parents brought their kids to church with the expectations that the church was the expert in spiritual life and that the church would make the children disciples. Well, the reality is that the church ministry or the church minister, no matter how good it or they may be, cannot undo in a couple hours a week what the family does 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So with that, we are now beginning to re-emphasize the biblical teaching that it is parents who are to be the primary disciplers of their children. Now, most of the time when parents hear that, they freak. Oh, what do I make? What do I do? I don't know how to do this. And there's really no reason to get that concerned about it. It should be just about as easy as falling off a log. And here's what I mean by that. In Deuteronomy 6, we're told that these are the things that you talk about when you walk along the road, when you're sitting down, when you're going to bed, when you're getting up. And those natural occurrences of life, this is what your conversation is to be about. So one, you don't have to do family worship. Now, if family worship works for you, great. But I know a lot of you, including my family, it just didn't work for. And there's all kind of reasons. But the worst thing in the world you can do is try to force family worship when it's not natural to the flow of your family. You'll end up creating a bitterness and a resentment that'll be hard to deal with later. Here's what I want you to do. One, I want you to be serious about your own discipleship as a person, not as a mother, not as a father, but just as a person. Be serious about your prayer life. Be serious about your Bible study. Be serious about your walk with Christ. If you do that, then you will have natural moments and opportunity to talk to your children about here's what I read, here's what I'm discovering in my prayer life, here's what I saw the Lord do yesterday, here's how I'm praying for you, here's how I have seen the Lord work in your life. Those kind of things that happen in those 5 to 10 minute segments as the moment opens up for you will be more impactful and more important than you'll ever imagine. And it will be those moments that your children come back and say, hey, do you remember when we were talking? And they'll tell you a story that mattered a whole lot to them that you didn't think it mattered too much at all. So it is a matter of one coming out of your own overflow in those easy moments of life when you're doing life together that the Lord will use to make a big difference in your life and in the life of your children.